Hello, Katy here from followkaty.com. Hello, hello. How are you today? So today we're going to talk about the power of positivity and how to go past sometimes some little hiccups and problems, and how you think that at the end of the world, where it is not. So I'm going to check and put that hello. Oh, what am I doing? Up. So hi, who is with me? Hi Jen, hi, how are you today? How are you? Hope you're feeling better. So yes, when you think everything is not working out, you have to think positive, and that's why I wanted to talk about it today. And so who is with us as well? Thank you, Jen. Hi, hope you're feeling better. Hi Jolene, how are you today? So today I wanted to talk about the power of positivity, because when we do what we're doing, and it's not very easy, because you can get a lot of you can be down a lot of time, because when you do network marketing or you try to build your own business, I mean, you are bringing a lot of problem home as well. It's not like when you work from 9 till 5, you go home, you have your kids, you cook dinner and that's it, you're done. You don't have to worry. But when you are trying to build your own business, it's different, because it's yours and you think about it all the time. And it's what I am going through these days, and that's why I wanted to share it with you, and how you have to keep positive, because everything happened for a reason, and keeping positive will bring you to a level much higher. And that's why I have a few points that I made up. I didn't do a blog about it because I don't have time. As you know, I'm trying to do my own business, and I'm going to have my own products very soon. I did the labeling and everything today, which I had to prove everything to make sure everything was working out. It's going to be in French and in English, so making sure all the translation were good as well. So it's a lot of work to do, but at the end of the day, I know I don't have time to do other things, but at the end of the day, it's going to work out well, because it's going to be for me, and because everything you're doing, it's for you. It's to feel better, to do something for yourself. So I have a few points that I wanted to share with you. So the first one is, in every bad situation, think about, it's not a lesson, it's an experience, and you have to push through that to make sure that you are going to stay positive. And that's why, as an entrepreneur, sometimes a lot of people quit and go back to work, or just change job or whatever, because they are not pushing through that. If you are an entrepreneur and you push through this hard time, that means you are a real entrepreneur. And that's why it's important you're pushing yourself. And even if you think that you're not going to make it, there is little things coming to you, and they are going to be here for you. You'll have signs that will say, no, I have to push forward. Okay, so that is just find the optimist viewpoint in a negative situation. Okay, so you have to think positive all the time, even if you have a negative situation. The second one is cultivate and live in a positive environment. So that is very important. Every time, if you are surrounded with people being negative, or telling you you can't do it, or you're not doing it, or it doesn't work, or that is going to bring you down. So you really need to be surrounded with people that believe in you, that are positive, because if you are surrounded with negative people, the problem is you're not going to move forward, and you're going to stay in this state where you're going to just don't believe in yourself. And everybody is capable to do what they want, to build their dreams, and to fulfill everything they want to achieve. So that's why it's important you surround yourself with people that are positive, that believe in you. And if you see too many people negative, just let them go. They are not worth it. They can stay where they are, they can stay what they are doing, and you have to work even more to prove them wrong. When you have a situation that is the same thing and you don't really know what you want to do, and thank you, Jen Hai, and you don't really know what you want to do or how to move forward, just go slowly. Just, it's what I said, just refocus. Take a few days off if you need to, and it's what I did. That's why you didn't see me for a little while. I had to take a few days off just to think and say, whew, is it worth it or not? And it is worth it. That's why I'm back. And I'm working hard to have, because it is definitely worth it. So refocus on what you want to achieve, and go slowly. Don't go like a bullet and trying to do everything in one day. Just go slowly and go and think of what is working. If some stuff don't work, don't waste your time. Your time is priceless. You have to make sure that you are working on what is going to elevate you and going to bring you, is going to make you happy as well, because it's important you're happy of what you're doing. If you are doing something and you're not happy with it, it's not going to work. So it's important that you're pushing yourself and you put yourself into a situation where you're happy doing it. And think about something as well. There is always people or something else worth than what you're doing or what you're going through. And I always say it's only death that we can't change. So there is always people, and that's why it's important that you think about that when you're in a situation where you think you're bad, when you think that you can't move forward. Think about people that are really, really worse than you, and that is important. So that was number 4. Don't let your fear hold you back from doing what you want. And that is important, that you're pushing yourself and put yourself out there. Get out of your comfort zone, do videos. And sometimes it's nice to share. You know, when you share something, it's poof, you said it, you kind of. So that's why it's important that you don't let your fear hold you back, okay? Life is not easy. Everybody, and if we were like, easy peasy, everybody would be the same way doing the same thing. But when you want to push yourself and do what you want, you have to make sure that you're not afraid of what you're doing. You're not afraid even to do what you want, because you have so many people trying to keep you back. Don't let them do it, okay? Add value and positivity to someone else's life, and that is very nice. And that's why I always put positive quotes, positive, because I think, even if I inspire only one person a day, I'm happy. So I'm grateful for what I'm doing. I'm grateful that I can be able to do live like that and bring something nice to people, even if sometimes I don't know. But even if I give positivity to someone, and I make someone feel good about themselves, makes me happy, so you have to add value and positivity to someone else's life. Exercise is very important, and you have to do some exercise, because when you go and you even go for a run or a walk or do something different, if you think that you are somewhere that you can't move forward, or you are stuck into your little worry or big worry, depends what you have, just go outside, go on the beach, or go up the mountain, go some hiking, do a class, do a yoga class, a Pilates class, something that is going to just to relax yourself, or even treat yourself with pedicure, manicure if you're a woman, or go for massage. Just treat yourself, do exercise, treat yourself. It's good to feel good about yourself. If you feel good about yourself, you feel good about doing and moving forward. So that is why it's important that you are treating yourself well, because if you are in this kind of rut that you are, and you eat, or you don't feel good about yourself, you're not going to be able to move forward. So that is important. You treat yourself well, you love yourself well, and then you'll be able to move forward. So that was number 7. Number 8, my dog is acting up again. Learn to take criticism in a healthy way. That is the world of our networking. I go to pedicure. Yeah, that's great, Shanghai. Yeah, that's great. Do you know how long I didn't go for a freaking pedicure? And every time I say that, I have to. I don't just have to treat myself. I cut my hair. and I just need to do something. And that's why it's important to do something for yourself. So yeah, my husband does as well. Sometimes go for a pedicure or a manicure. He likes to have his nails done and stuff. But so that's good. So learn to take criticism in a healthy way, and that is important. That because as a network marketer, we have so many people with objections and, you know, telling you that your stuff doesn't work and this and that, or even if you do a video, they might criticize you or whatever. Just take it the way it is sometimes, and you just don't respond straight away, because I had people like that. Just don't respond straight away, because your response will be negative. Just think about even what they are saying, why they are saying, where they are living, even what they are doing, and what happened to their life that made them criticize what you're doing or saying negative things about what you're doing. Because if we are there, we try to do, I try to do my best to impact people, to help people. And that's why I'm going to do some beauty project to help women. I do these videos, I do these trainings to help people to elevate themselves. And sometimes you have people that don't understand what we are doing, and just you have to put yourself in their shoes. Maybe they had a lot of problems before, maybe they tried and it didn't work out for them, but you have to make sure that you don't respond straight away. Think about what happened and why they say that, and just keep your posture. What, for example, if I have someone criticizing me, I think what I'm saying is my point of view, and it's always what I'm saying. If they don't like it, well, it's what they think, it's their point of view, but I try my best to help people. So that's why if you have people criticizing you, just don't take it offendedly, because everybody is different, and you have to make sure that you can take your criticism well, to be able to elevate yourself. Because in this industry, you're not going to have only people agreeing with you. Okay, so that is important. So that was the number 8. Number 9, if something or someone still gets under your skin, walk away. Okay, so if, for example, you are in a company that you don't really believe so much, or you kind of push yourself, it doesn't work out, just take a step back. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you have to find a solution, to find a focus, and to make sure. Hi Nuhu, how are you today? So you have to make sure that you are doing what makes you happy. And if something doesn't work, or if you have someone around you that is not going to follow your step, and they don't believe in you, and they bring you down, and they make negative, they impact you negatively, just move on. Just let them go. They are not worth it, because you want to make, your life and being maybe financially freedom. You want to be able to do something for your life. You want to fulfill your dreams. If they don't understand, you're trying to change your life, you're trying to do better, well, they're lost if they prefer to stay in their, in their life. So that's why it's important that you do. Thank you, learning a lot from your ways. Thank you very much. So that's why it's important you do focus on what you love, what you want to do, and what you want to achieve. And it's important you do that, because if you let these people take you down, you're not going to be able to to fulfill your dreams. So that's why it's important that you walk away. Company, friends, maybe you have friends that don't understand, just let them go. Maybe you have even family members. I have my family members, a lot of my parents that don't understand what I'm doing. Why I don't get a job 9 till 5 and go home and feed my kids and watch TV and watch this news. And well, I'm not like that. I decided to be different. I'm French, as you all know. I don't live in France. I don't want to stay in this rush, staying in France. And no, I wanted to change, and that's why we moved, and now I'm in Jamaica. I mean, how many people come here for vacation, and I'm here living in Jamaica? So that's why it's important you follow your dreams. So that was number 9. Number 10, start your day in a positive way. And that is always what I do every morning. I send a hello everybody and whatever, good morning. You have to start your day on the right foot. It's what I always say. Just think positive. Take a few minutes to put your mind and say, today's going to be a great day. I'm grateful. I'm alive. I woke up. I'm grateful for this life, and say your affirmation. And I did that. I did say about it in another live. Just say your affirmation, your meditation, or your prayer, whatever you are doing. But take these few minutes in the morning just to start your day right. Because if you start your day on the wrong side, it's not going to happen. All these insects coming with the light here because it's nighttime. So that's why it's important that you do that. Think positive when you wake up, go to bed telling yourself that you had a great day, telling yourself, because every time, even when, I heard that from somewhere, when we go back to sleep, it's what you remember what you're doing all day, and what you remember is usually the negative thing that happened during the day, but you have so many positive things that happened. So that's why it's important that you do think always a positive thing that impacts you during that day. Don't think about the little negative thing that happened, because that is going to bring you down again. So that's why it's important that you do stay positive. And as I said earlier, every situation, every challenge, every problem is here to help you. Is just to show you that life is not easy. You have challenges, but you have to move forward, and you have to be positive about it's always a door. When a door closes, it's what I always say, another door opens. And that's why it's important that you think this way, and then you'll be able to achieve so much more. And the last one is make a list of what you want to do. So that's why it's important that, and it's what I do. Like I said I don't know if it was yesterday, I have my board and I write everything. So when I wake up, I do my little things, and then I write everything, or even the night before, I write what I want to do the next day. So you make a list, you stay focused, you remove all your distractions. When you want to do a blog, when you want to do something that is going to take time, just remove all distractions. Make a list. Not a huge list that it's impossible to do, but make a list, and then you'll see your day will go much faster and much, time flies. Don't get me wrong, it's crazy, it's already April nearly. But you have to make a list, a realistic list, and so you follow that, and you'll see your day will go fine, and then you'll stay positive because you'll be able to do and achieve what you decided to do. So that's why it's important. Make a list the day before in the morning, and just say what you want to do and what you want to achieve. Of course, when you're doing network marketing, if you have a team, or you're always disturbed, or you always have something going on, but you know what you can do. If you want to do, just put everything away. People can wait. It's not the end of the world if they don't have the compensation plan 2 seconds after they ask for it. So just make sure that you take your time to focus on what you want to do. Because, and that's why I didn't do a blog today, I didn't do anything. I said, no, I have to finish these labels. I'm talking about it every time. And my partner in Canada, she's waiting for that. And I said, no, I'm going to spend my day. Everything now is square. It's gone through the printer. So everything is done. So that's why you have to focus. And that is very important. That focus only on the thing that is important for you. That is going to bring you money. Because if you want to be financially free and not having to work and want to do your thing, you need to bring money. That is way of life. So that's why you have to focus on what pays you, what is going to bring you something, and not helping. Because it's what I find, a lot of people are asking for help, but then if you talk about something that you want to join or whatever, they don't want to join with you. Or they might go with someone else. So don't waste your time too much on people. You have to build rapport, don't get me wrong. You have to talk to people, you have to build rapport, but if you see that someone is abusing you all the time, and I see that a few times, just tell them you don't have time. You can't please everybody for free, because you have to make a living. And that is important that you do that. And that's what I found as well. You know, when you start network marketing at the start, you want to please everybody, you want to help everybody, but then it takes time and they eat you, and then if you don't respond straight away, they ask you for more, and what's happening, you're not here, I see that you are maybe doing something on Facebook but you don't reply to me, so they get offended. But at the end of the day, you're helping the people that are on your team, or helping you, or bringing you something, or impacting you, not people that you know they're just taking advantage. And that is what you're going to find. And as an entrepreneur, you have to make sure that you put your foot down and just realize who is abusing you and who is really genuine and really want help, or really want to be part of your team, or following you, or even thankful of what you're doing. Because you see a lot of people, even they ask you, they don't even say good morning or good afternoon or hi, they just ask you questions, and you're like, well, good morning please, and then you might reply or not, whatever you want to do. But you have to just see and judge, you know, people as well. So that's very important you do that. So hi Valerie, so I am at the end of this video. I'm going to repeat everything we did. So I put the line, and so what's how to stay positive. So find the optimistic viewpoint in a negative situation, cultivate and live in a positive environment, go slowly, for there is always worse than you, definitely. It's only death, but we can't do anything about it. 5, don't let your fear hold you back from doing what you want. 6, add value and positivity to someone else's life. That is very important. Be grateful, and you'll see people, when you give something come up, you know. Exercise, do your meditation, do your self-affirmation in front of the mirror if you want, whatever you are comfortable with. Number 8, learn to take criticize in a healthy way. That is important. 9, if someone or something still gets under your skin, walk away. Don't be afraid to walk away. And if you walk away from something, something else will come up. You know, universe is big, universe is fantastic. And if you just open up your mind, if you just see yourself and visualize everything you're doing, and believe in you, you can do it. 10, start your day in a positive way, always. And 11, make a list of what you want to do during that day. So that's it. And I hope if you have any questions, if you want to add anything, just leave me a comment, or just reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you. But I just wanted to share that with you, because I said I didn't do a blog, or I didn't have time to work too much on other things than what I'm doing, but I'm happy with what I'm doing. It makes me happy, and I know it's going to be worth it. It takes a lot of time, like a lot of hiccups, and you know, you have to, you know, even the label, check everything, all the writing, and it takes time, but I know it's worth it. And if I believe it, if you believe in something that it's going to be worth it, it's going to work for you, it's going to make you happy, do it. Please don't let anybody tell you different. Don't let anything block what you want to achieve, or bring you down, or even think that you're not worth it. That is not going, you know, it's, I mean, the universe is fantastic. As I said, every door closed and to open another one, so you have to do that, okay? So thank you guys for listening. I think Jen Hayes, thank you. Thank you for, before the noise is coming, my son is coming back from outside. So thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And I don't know, actually. I'll see you, because of Friday usually everybody's out. So I'll see you if I do a video. But thank you, Jen. I really appreciate. I really hope you feel better. And love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.